Welcome back. After you've created your account, it's time to dive into the auction setup section. You'll find it on the left-hand side. Go ahead and click the drop-down arrow, and we'll start with the first option, which is Settings. Here's where you're going to enter your auction name, who your auction benefits, select the currency, and the time zone of which your auction is going to be in. Next, we'll go to Invoicing. Here you can enable delivering options for your items, or you can stick with pickup. Just make sure you add a location and any contact information for pickup. Below that is additional donation options. Once a bidder goes to pay their invoice, you can enable different donation options for them to view during the checkout process. The three additional donation options are additional donations, rounding up their total for charity, or entering the sweepstakes entries, which is a complimentary service that encourages generosity, typically increasing donations and bidding activities by up to 35%. And this is at no cost to your organization. Below, you can see a preview of the donation options on the invoice and what it'll look like to your bidders when they're going through the invoice checkout process. Below that is our fee structure. This is how fees are distributed between your organization and your bidders. You can control how these fees are distributed between your organization and your bidders. Just by dragging the bar left or right, you can choose who pays the 10% service fee on the total auction amount. Just a quick side note, there is a way to lower your platform fees even more. You can explore options like prepaying for your event or by completing simple growth tasks to potentially reduce your platform fees even further, down to as low as 5%. Below, you can see an example fee breakdown on a simple $100 purchase. And lastly on this page is an opportunity to offer a tax receipt, which is for nonprofits only. This automatically calculates and displays an estimate of the tax deductible portion of each purchase on the invoice. Once everything's filled out, make sure that you hit Save Invoice Settings at the bottom. Then we'll move on to the last section, which is Complete. Here it'll prompt you to add your first auction item. Once you hit the purple button below, it'll send you to the Item Management section of the software. But we're not done yet. We're going to head over to the Schedule section on the left-hand side. Here's where we're going to add a bidding window. A bidding window is a specific time period or periods where bidding will automatically open and close for assigned groups of items. To add a bidding window, go ahead and hit the big plus sign, give it a name. You can even set it as the default window. Then go ahead and enter the start date and end time for this specific bidding window. Once everything looks okay, go ahead and hit Add Bidding Window. You can add as many bidding windows as you'd like. If you'd like to close the bidding early, go ahead and click Close Early. If you'd like to edit the bidding window, you can hit the pen and paper. Or if you'd like to delete it entirely, go ahead and hit the trash can. The last part of our auction setup will be the bidding section. For bidding settings, we can configure how bidding works in our auction. All settings can be changed even after your auction opens. You can select increment types, so you can use a table where increments increase as the bid amount rises, or you can use a flat amount, which is a single fixed increment amount for all bids. And here you can even enter what that flat increment amount will be. You can toggle the display options and choose what your bidders see. Once you have everything the way you'd like it, go ahead and click Save Bidding Settings at the bottom. And just like that, you've completed your auction setup. Happy bidding!